I guess. So, it's Wednesday and everything. It's Wednesday on lunch break and everything. But guys, today's going to be a short day probably because I only got this spot to go. But I got to go back to Newport. But then that spot, I guess, not supposed to work stuff because they're doing inventory and everything. So, I don't really know, guys. I don't really know. But anyway, guys, look what I got on the markdown today. We got some Mott's, like healthy snack bars, I guess you would say. And then picked up some hand soap or some dish soap for $1.27 because that's always a good staple to have. And then I got some Dawn Platinum Plus Power Wash Pumpkin Spice for $1.71. So that's good, good price. And then guys, I got some Club Crackers Cinnamon Sugar. You see. These look really good. These would be really good. And like some vanilla ice cream, you see. So anyway, guys, got that going for Rate Meow and everything. But guys, so I'm watching the Tennessee Illinois game last night and everything. And those Volunteers, they barely lost, guys. They lost. The Illinois kicked the field goal, and Illinois won the game. But that USC game was pretty interesting too. USC lost, I think, by 3 points and everything. So there's that and everything. Tomorrow, those Ducks are playing at like 9 a.m. So that's my time and everything. So that's real early. And I'm working too, so I ain't gonna be able to see it. But guys, also, I never thought that I would see the day that an SEC team would be in the Rose Bowl and everything. Because, guys, Alabama's in the Rose Bowl. And if you're unaware, guys, the Rose Bowl historically was, I think, a Big 12 team and a Pac-12 team. Historically what happened. But, what happened with that whole Pac-12 debacle and everything, So, I think it'll be real interesting to see Alabama play in the Coliseum. Play in the Rose Bowl. Because Alabama's probably never been played UCLA. And, that's UCLA Stadium is the Rose Bowl and everything. And, by the way, guys, that place, it's glorious, guys. Glorious surroundings. I went to the Rose Bowl. Not the game, but I've been to the stadium, the Rose Bowl, because Oregon State was playing at UCLA one time. And that's some great surroundings. What's interesting is you park on the parking lot, or on the golf course, like the Rose Bowl golf course and everything. So guys, Pasadena is a nice place. Too bad the politics are just, and everything in California, stuff's way too expensive there. And, stuff's just not getting better. That's true, like on the whole West Coast and everything, because, what California does, Oregon and Washington follow. The only one that doesn't follow that is Alaska, because, they're way up there and everything. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, see what we got going on the rest of the day, and I'll see you then. Boop. Alright, guys. So, guys. Jeez. So, guys, tell you what. Today, something else and everything. I go to pick up the truck and everything, and, the guys is like, hey, you didn't give me the approval to put the battery in. So, I'm holding off on that and everything, which, I can understand, so, that's reasonable and everything. But I was like, just so you know, charge me and everything. So, get the battery put in there. So, they get the battery put in there and whatnot, what have you. Costed me over $400. And, guys, I got the truck back. But then, I'm driving home and everything. And this message pops up when I'm driving home and everything. I was like, oh, I better take a picture of this and everything. So look this. You see? That message popped up and everything. And I was like, that's not good. Oh, it's probably just cycling through or something, I go, they just changed the battery and everything, so, shouldn't be an issue. I get home, I put it in drive, turn off the engine, and everything dark, guys, everything dark. And I was like, oh no, not again. So then I go to crank it up. Nothing, guys, nothing. So, jeez. So then I call up the dealership again, and they're like, yeah, get it back here and everything, Obviously it has something more wrong with it than just the battery and everything. So now I'm thinking to myself, Alright, so I just spent $400 and I still don't have a vehicle to drive and everything. And my pops, thankfully he's letting me use his car and everything. But he's getting really agitated because, it's been like a whole entire week of me just driving his car and he hasn't been able to go anywhere and everything. And whatnot, what have you. So, that's something. But anyway, guys, I was watching Texas. Texas, they got the win and everything. And then I just got home from the dealership and I was watching Miami, Ohio State, and everything. And Miami is up 2 scores, guys. 2 scores against Ohio State. And Ohio State is like number 2 in the nation. So that sure is something. But anyway, guys, hopefully 2026 will be a better year and everything because I guess it's not gonna start out as a good year because I don't got a vehicle and everything. Tell you what, but the problems with these hybrid vehicles and everything, because I figure, hey, put the battery in there, you're good to go and everything, but drive it home and boom, nothing, guys, nothing. So what's up with that and everything? Now, maybe you're supposed to drive it a while, but I'm just driving home, and it should be really good and everything. Like it's a brand new battery, it just cost me over $400 and everything, so it should be good and everything. They said there's a 3-year warranty on this battery, so I guess there's something there. And did I actually even need to buy a new battery? Don't really know. Maybe it's just the hybrid battery that's the issue and everything. And that's going to be a lot of money. But hey, I do have that warranty, so who knows? Anyway, guys, I got to post the video tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow, guys, because tomorrow is going to be my 2025 year-end review video. So that should be pretty cool. That's pretty cool and everything, And, because I got into a lot of stuff this year and everything. I went to Nashville for the very first time. And, anyway, guys, I ain't going to tell you more because I want you to watch the year-end review video. But, tune in for that. And like, comment, subscribe. Keep spreading the good vibes only. And, till next time, Marty out. Burp.